The millionaire in charge of the Treasury Department has decided to keep the names of the companies getting coronavirus bailout money completely secret. Okay, SBA, that's where the money's coming through, has always made that information available, but not under the little Munchin, right?
Steve Mnuchin, you know, he's going to do what Steve Mnuchin does, and that is keep everything secret, give money to his powerful friends, you know, powerful financial interests, and then hide it from the public. And that is exactly what's happening here. And the reason he's doing it now is because we know from the first round of stimulus that 245 at least publicly traded companies got their hands on some of that small business loan money. And Steve Mnuchin says, wow, I took a lot of heat for that because, yeah, I shouldn't have, but I did. So this time, I'm just not going to tell you. You have no way of knowing until a new administration comes along and releases it where this money goes. But this to me is appalling, not just because he's hiding it, because we know what's going to happen. We know where it's going to go.
Well, okay, we know there's fraud. We know there's hustle. We know there's all types of iteration of fraud. We know that. 4.5 million companies split up $500 billion. And the SBA has always said, you want that information, who got the money, we're going to give it to you. But the little munchkin comes on and says, no, we can't do it. Why? Because he is useless in his job in that department. And here's the problem. Here's the real problem. It was a failure. Yeah. It was a total, utter failure, and his name goes on the failure. His picture goes on the failure. And if this information ever comes out, we can then start talking about what a huge failure the guy is.
Right. I mean, Steve Mnuchin is nothing short of a Bond villain. I mean, that's what he is. That's what he's doing in this administration. But regardless, everything right now is infuriating with the response from the federal government with coronavirus. American citizens were given, what, $1,200 2 months ago, and they haven't gotten another dime, even though it's not safe to go back to work. We're seeing the numbers spike everywhere. There is no relief for working class people in this country, and Mnuchin is trying to hide this program so that the wealthy corporations
That's right. That's exactly.
Can get more money.
We already know it's happening. We already know that the CEOs that have involved in hucksterism to get the money. We know there's been con jobs for them to get the money. We know that there's hustlers out there that in 13 days, now think about this, in 13 days, they were already out of money. Because the first people in line were the affluent. The first people in line were these corporations that had their lawyers collect the money up. And mom and pop that's got a store on Main Street that really needs the money, they ran out of money. We had it happen right around here in Pensacola. Right. We were getting calls like crazy. What do you mean there's no money? This is a restaurant, 3 generations in the family. But it's not a CEO of a major corporation.
And they would create little shell companies and little new, oh, I have 5 employees with this business that was started 3 days ago. Yeah. I need $10 million. Yeah. That's how the scam worked, and that's what Mnuchin's trying to hide.
And he's terrified by it because he's an idiot. You've always called him an idiot in everything you've ever written and everything you've ever done in social media. I applaud that because he is a true idiot.